What's up guys, MGH here and welcome back to another Rampant Reserves Career Mode episode. And in this episode we have 4 games to show you guys. Lots of different changes going on with the squad. You're going to see straight away here in this episode. We're going to use that 4-3-3 false 9 formation that we tried in the last few matches because it seemed to work really well with the set of players I've got. Now if you've watched my career modes for a long time, because I've been doing these for 2.5, almost 3 years now, I don't tend to play much with wingers that are, using the side and crossing in and things like that. I've always been much more of a, 4-2-3-1, more central kind of play style. That's what my play style has always been. But actually, I've been experimenting with this Arsenal reserves team. And I'll tell you what, playing wide with wingers with a false 9 is really, really effective. And it might not be effective with other teams. It just seems to suit the players that I've got. But obviously it does mean I have to drop Darley down into the 3 of midfield, which isn't his best position. But we'll see how he gets on there in this game against Colchester. We get off to a great start here. Sonogo is starting up as the false 9. Not really his best position, but again, I'm experimenting. Colchester aren't the strongest team in the league. We know that. I might be able to pull off a few little good attempts on goal with Sonogo in an awkward position to his usual position anyway. But you can see he's still getting into good positions there. He's literally the last man, even though the wingers should technically be further ahead of him. Don't forget the false 9, basically is made famous by Messi at Barcelona, where he drops off into the midfield almost. And excuse me, it works really well here. This is a great goal. It's a really nice finish here from Wellington. It's the 4-3-3 false 9 that allows this to happen. You see Sonogo drops in there. It leaves some space in the defence and he's able to capitalise on that. And it was a really neat finish. And then in the second half, pretty much the same thing there. Sonogo dropping off and he puts in a beautiful pass for Zelalem, who's known for his beautiful passing. He's got the best passing in this team, no doubt about it. But this time he's receiving the pass. It's a great first touch to keep him away from the defender. And he smashes it onto the crossbar and in. Now, excuse my coughing. Hay fever's pretty shit right now. I don't know if you hay fever sufferers are having the same, but right now, it's really bad and it's really starting to annoy me. It puts me off recording because you can probably hear I just need to cough every now and again. It's so tickly, so excuse me for that. I don't mean to be a pain in the arse, but yeah, this is summer for me. All year, I wait until summer to get this. It's lovely. But there was the third goal. Nothing special. In off the post from Darley. And we do win the game 3-0, a massive 3 points once again away from home. And if you look in the bottom right there, it's gone very quick. We are in 3rd place behind Wolves. What we can do now is check my youth squad. We have Sean Legge, I don't know how you're going to say that second name. He looks to be pretty good. Now, obviously, these youngsters, they're not ready yet. He's not eligible to be signed up. He's only 15. And they all tend to be incredibly small. This guy's 5'2" at the moment. Hopefully, he'll get a bit taller than that. But regardless, when I get into the Championship, if I do this season or next season or whenever it is, I want to be able to use some of these youth players that I've founded myself, which would be really cool. So hopefully some of these players that I do scout will turn out to be absolutely amazing players. Now we're going to switch out the whole squad here for this game against Walsall FC. You can see it selects a very weird lineup there. We've gone for Bigger Romana in the midfield with Aki playing as a CDM. Don't forget Aki can play CDM and centre-back. We've got Bellerin coming in at right back. I'm not going to use Gibbs, don't worry, we're going to switch him out in a second there. We put Grealish out on the left, who scored an amazing goal in real life last week. It was absolutely incredible. I recommend you search it. Really, really cool. Went around loads of defenders and just tapped it in. And obviously we've changed the left back to Garmston as well, who seems like a very decent left back. It's him and John who are fighting for position. And I think John's just got the go-ahead at the moment. But Kemin came into this match. He seems like a very decent signing. His rating isn't as high as some of the other players, but he plays as well, and that's all that matters. And it's a fantastic run. Lovely pass to set him up. I can't remember who passed it. I think it was Yezil, actually. But look at the run. Just powers past. The keeper should have come out a bit further there. And he leaves a massive slot down this right side. He just powers it. Look at that. Accurate as you want. Into the bottom right corner. And there's Aki playing in that CDM role, which actually suits him very well because he's quite nimble, he's quite quick and agile, makes good tackles, and he's got a good movement on him. He can pass the ball well. He seems like a very good CDM. Not his favoured position for me anyway. I prefer him in defence, but I might use him there if I need to. Another great shot there. Is it Kemin? I'm not sure who had that shot. It might have been Bigi Romana or Biggie Romana. I'm not sure if it's G or Gi. Let me know if you know below. We're also playing Miyaichi in this match. I've already discussed him this season. Miyaichi at the moment is my favourite player in this team. He is stunning, and you'll see in this gameplay more of him. Look, here he is. He's coming up now. We're going to go for that Ronaldo chop, the trusty Ronaldo chop. Look at that, 2 deflections and over. Very unlucky from Ryo there to not score a fantastic left-footed goal, because look, off his hand and then off his elbow. Very unfortunate. And then from the resulting corner, we're going to whip that one in with Grealish. Oh, and it's so close from Keane as well, who was stepping in for Aki, who's playing in midfield. And he does a really good job as well. But here's Miyaichi. Realises he can't get past him, so I knocked it back in here. And I found that run. Look at it. The power he's got is pretty overpowered, actually, for a low-rated player. He's not exactly a high-rated player, so you'd expect him to be a bit more clunky, but he really isn't. And he was one of the reasons I got the win here. 1-0 against Walsall. Very good 3 points, again, away from home. We're on a bit of a streak right now. And we can move on into this game against Swindon now, knowing that we are still 1 point behind Wolves. Coventry are destroying the not the Championship, League One. They're going to be going in the Championship. There's no doubt about it. And I have my game against Coventry coming up. It's going to be a big one, because if I don't beat them, I don't think I'm going to be able to win League One, which would be a massive disappointment. I should be winning every match in this league. My team is considerably better than most of the other teams. And that was so close there, opening the scoring in 20 minutes. But hopefully, yeah, you guys are looking forward to the Coventry game. I'm going to be doing that one live. Should be a bit of an epic match, and we'll see how that one goes in the next episode sometime soon. Now, Darley, we see him in these positions a lot when he's playing in my other formation, but we're still using this 4-3-3 false 9 formation, and he's still getting forward, providing runs, having shots, doing what he does best, and setting up attacks as well. And unfortunately, in the first half, we weren't able to get a goal. In the second half, here we are again, Darley making the attacks nice and fluent there, and Sonogo just misses the header. That surely would have been a goal. A near post header would have probably gone in, but we get the rebounds in here. We're going for it. Wellington again can't get his shot away, and then the wrong frickin' pass ruins the attack. Narrow's the last few minutes. Make a great tackle here with Zalalen, who also is one of my favourites in the team. Got such great passing on him. We're playing Tankovic as the false 9 today. He's through on goal here. And he just, I don't know what he did. I just don't know why I didn't power it near post. At that time, far post seemed like the better option. But it didn't quite work out for me. And that is a 0-0 at home against Swindon. So, not the best result ever. But I tell you what, we've been on a bit of a streak. I'm not worried. We still haven't lost in a while. So that's definitely a good thing. So now we've got another scout report here. We've got 4 youngsters who would be potentially signed up. We've got Sam Ashton here. Looks like a very good player. Any player with a potential of up to 90 is pretty good, but it seems a little bit far-fetched at the moment. We'll see how that goes. We're going to go ahead and reject this Linden guy. I don't think 60 to 84 is worth the risk of, you know, potentially spending money on wages and things like that. Although it's not an issue so much with the amount of money I've got on this team. But either way, we're going to reject the other players as well and move on straight into this game against Wolves. And at the first moment, basically, I was on the attack here. A lovely little play here from Wellington. It's a great shot, but a lovely save from Akeme. And what can I say? It's just one of those saves where you just think, hang on, how the feck has he guessed that I was going that way? But it was a very good acrobatic save. The corner goes in. No one makes the header. Bentaleb passes it into Toral, has that bending shot, and he gets taken out by one of the Wolves defenders. And that, my friends, is a penno. A massive, great shout there and the start of the game here. 10 minutes in and we've already got ourselves a penalty. It's not a good tackle. I think that's Golding or something like that. A left back called Golding. I'm not sure. I've always planned to do a Wolves career mode. It just never happened. So maybe in FIFA 15 or maybe after this. Who knows? Although I probably want to go to a different league after this. I might do Real Sociedad or something like that. But anyway, Wellington steps up. He's got Henri's number, number 14. And he finds the back of the net with no problem there. Aki wins the ball. Look at this. Lovely bit of play up to Sonogo. Into the path of Nabry. What's he going to do with it? In lovely little turn inside there. And again, just like you saw in the last match, the wrong pass was made. And the attack is foiled. And that is such a shame because I could have made it 2-0 just before going in at half-time. But anyway, the second half began. Nothing really happened until towards the 80th minute. And I made a triple sub. And you're going to see this works out for me very well indeed. 3 players off, 3 players in. And we'll see how this one goes. One of the players coming on is Miyaichi. We also have Biju Romana. And we also had O'Hara. No, that's the Wolves substitution. I'm not sure who the other one was. I can't remember now. But it comes out here to Biju Romana. I hate saying that. Zalalen has the shot. Doesn't quite get on target there. It gets blocked. Lovely touch on the outside of the right foot, and he just smashes it into the top right corner. I think we've got an early contender for goal of the series so far, guys. This is a stunner. He doesn't hit it that hard, you know. It kind of just floats into the top right corner, and it's just so accurate. The goalkeeper has absolutely no chance. Just look at that. It's too high and it's too wide. Beautiful finish, and that made it 2-0 against Wolverhampton. That means as we go into the game against Coventry coming up, we are in second place because we've just beaten Wolverhampton, who were in second place. But look at Coventry. Not a single loss. All they've done is dropped 2 points so far. So, like I said, that game against Coventry is going to be huge. If I win, I'm within 4 points. It can be done. Hopefully you guys are going to stick around for that episode. It will be up in no time. Thank you so much for watching this one. Please do leave a like. Don't forget to check out thegamekeys.co.uk if you want to buy some coins. And I will see you in the next episode.